Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I told you we are on the road here back home at PJP, their Culinary Academy, being able to share with you some amazing things. And you know, it's never too early. And it's never too early for a good old happy hour. How are you, Danielle?
Excellent, excellent. How have you been?
I'm good. Again, we love to have people come back and teach us new things each and every time. And the last time you were on the show, I said, you have to come back. When we go to PJP, you have to teach me some things. And so you're going to teach me those things today?
Absolutely.
I mean, some tips, tricks of the trade you're going to teach me, because we had talked about a number of different things. But before we even get into that, I want you to reintroduce yourself to the This Is It TV community, first and last name, and the name of your business.
Hi, I'm Danielle Wojnicki and the owner of Epic Events and Entertainment.
I love it. I love it. Now, in addition to owning Epic Events and Entertainment, you are what? What title do you hold? You're a sommelier? I'm
a sommelier.
Yes.
Been a sommelier for 7 years.
7 years. 7 years. So all of you that are out there that think that you are just drinking for the sake of drinking, you need to be educated in the wine in which you consume. I think that it is time in order for that to happen.
Yeah.
One of the questions that I had asked Danielle the last time you were on the show was the real difference between in the wine space between those that are twist and those that are corked. And you promised me the next time that you were on the show you would explain to me the scenario.
Yes, and I deliver. I deliver.
And she delivered. I mean, does she not deliver? I mean, it's happy hour somewhere, people. It's happy hour somewhere. Okay, so tell me exactly, so walk me through it, because again, you walk into the liquor store,
right?
Tons of options. A lot of people, you taught us last time that it's not necessarily the cost of the bottle that means how good it is.
Right.
But then we also are really confused as to how the wine is coming to us, right? So is it twist off, is it corked, and is there a significant difference? Fill us in.
So no, actually what happens is you go to the liquor store and you see a screw cap, and
a
lot of people say, oh, that must be cheap.
Right.
Right? Because I mean, your screw caps are beers and sodas.
I hear you.
If that crack of the screw cap doesn't really necessitate excitement.
Right.
So everybody innately goes to the corks because they must be better.
They must be better.
So what I brought today is I brought 2 Sauvignon Blancs.
Okay.
Both from California.
Okay.
Very, very close regions. One's from the Russian River Valley and one is from Napa.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna taste them, and I want you to tell me if there's.
Am I gonna taste them?
I know.
Poor
devastating.
Thing. Poor thing. My job is so hard.
Let me twist the arm.
Right. It gets so hard. It gets so hard.
So
I love it.
The unappealing sound of the crack.
Okay.
Right. But don't let that disturb you.
You might fall in love with the sound of the
might.
crack, right?
I'll see one of your glasses.
So these. Okay. Here we go.
So we'll give it a little taste.
I mean, this job just keeps getting better and better and better.
Right.
Okay. And so this is a thing too, right? The sip.
The sip.
School me, because again, you go to dinner, there's like 8 people, you go to dinner, they're like, oh, ma'am, you bought a bottle of wine, because I could pronounce it, right? Let's be honest. I buy that one, and then they bring it over and they're like, why didn't you taste it? And I'm like, sure. I pretend to smell it. Is that a thing?
It is. It absolutely is. Your olfactory senses is 90% of all of your taste buds.
Really?
Absolutely. Remember, you only have 5 taste buds.
Right, fair enough.
Right. So you smell things, and not only that, but it brings back memories. Popcorn popping in the microwave, oranges, your grandmother's stew or whatever it is. So you have more memory in your olfactory senses than you actually do in your taste buds.
I love that.
So always smell it.
God gave me
so you give
a proper nose to smell. I'm not short on nostrils, so this is perfect.
Good sniff. Right. And then you give it a nice swirl.
And tell me about the swirl. What am I doing? Like, so, this is all fake. This is what I do. And then the waiter's looking at me because he knows that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and I'm like swirling, sniffing.
As long as you're not spilling, swirling's always good.
That comes a little later. All right, so I'm swirling.
So the most reason why you want to swirl is you want to aerate it, because what happened is, especially when you go to a restaurant, this bottle is just being opened.
Got it.
All of the excitement and energy from that grape is still in this bottle.
I love that.
So you're not really going to taste what the grape really is going to become until you actually add a little bit of air to it.
All right, people, get involved.
So you go ahead and swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. You can give it another sniff, and then you give it a little taste.
That's good. Now this was twist.
This was twist, right?
Okay, right.
So I brought another glass.
Yep.
Here.
All right.
And here's our cork.
Do you not love that? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. We're going to try it again.
No, I wanted it to be from the same area because I didn't feel it would be fair to get you one from New Zealand and then one from California.
Completely unfair, Danielle.
They would taste different.
Yeah.
So we'll do the same thing.
All right. Swirl.
Get a little swirl.
I mean,
a little sniff.
Get a little cardio in. Be able to figure that out. That's good. They are good.
Now you can taste the difference. So you have your one with the screw cap and the one with the cork. give it a quick little taste. Is there a difference?
I mean, am I wrong to say that there's not?
There's not.
Okay,
There's
good.
not.
I was about to fail. I mean, it can't fail at wine.
You
I mean,
can't
then
fail
I'm
at
done with my life.
So here's
So
the
good.
excitement about it, okay?
It's not different.
It's not going to be different. What it is screw caps.
It's not different.
So corks are a natural material. Those cork trees,
Yeah.
mainly in Portugal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
They like cork. They've used it for years and years and
Yeah.
years. But what inevitably happens is air could get in here. Like, let's say you screw it
Yeah.
off with your corkscrew, and then you put it back. Well, you always have this little hole here.
Right.
So it doesn't always reseal properly.
Got it.
This is cheaper.
Right.
So what happens is if I take this and I screw it, no air, no oxygen is going to get to this. So this is going to stay longer.
Interesting.
So people will steer away from this because they think it's cheaper, but the bottle of wine is actually cheaper because it's cheaper than making a cork.
It's cheaper than making the cork.
Yeah. So there really is no huge difference in the wine.
Right, and for all of you out there that actually keep the wine bottle and have extra left,
I
this
don't know
is perfect
anybody
for
that
you.
does that.
Right, I don't know if I need to keep it for later, but I think for those that do,
Right.
you know what I mean. This is perfect because
Yeah.
the actual integrity of the wine stays.
Stays longer than if you go to
fine?
reseal it with a cork.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Now, in addition, not to extend the conversation, but there's more to it. There's more than one type of cork.
Yeah,
because I
absolutely.
do see, which is easier for me to open, the ones that are kind of like plastic.
They do.
Corks?
Yeah.
What are those?
They're basically the same thing.
The same
It's
thing.
a screw cap.
Okay, got
Or
it.
they have what you have the synthetic corks.
Synthetic, okay.
So synthetic corks are good because sometimes with the natural cork you can
Yeah.
actually get a bacteria or they get a
Oh.
fungus. And if you've ever heard of a wine's been corked,
Yeah.
it's because of the fungus or something that's on the cork.
Got it.
It's not real. It's not like running rampant, but it
Right.
does happen.
Understood.
So the synthetic corks actually
Yeah.
help prevent that.
Love that.
And then you actually have sizes of corks.
Huh.
So if you ever open up a bottle of wine and it
Yeah.
has a very long cork,
Yeah.
that wine is actually meant to be kept for a longer amount of time. There are wines that are kept
Right?
for 10,
It's like
15,
a wealth
20
of knowledge.
years,
I
right?
know nothing.
The
I
shorter
just
the
drank.
cork, the younger the wine, and the sooner you should drink it.
Stop it.
I swear.
Samantha Peck, I think we have to share this with our people, right? Don't you think that people need to know this?
They
I mean,
should.
people are just drinking.
They're just drinking.
Like, let's get educated, people. Let's get
Exactly,
educated.
exactly.
And I love, but what about this? This is champagne.
Champagne cork.
I know.
So the champagne.
Familiar with my friends. Champagne, I know.
The champagne cork is so much broader and bigger because there's so much of the carbonation in the champagne that it needs to be a much bolder cork to hold all that carbonation in.
Interesting.
So it's a nice fat cork.
Love that.
Yep.
I think we need to do a little cheat sheet, don't you think? Just a little cheat sheet, like just like things and little
Yep.
pictures of the cork and some explanation, because I think that our people need to know. Because
Yeah.
this is, again, I had no idea. I literally thought that, again, the twist tops just simply meant that it was less expensive and it wasn't as good.
Yep.
And I was going to walk into my in-laws and they were going to be like, and be able to figure it out. But
No,
now
no.
I think that this is wonderful.
And a lot of the wines actually from New Zealand,
Yeah.
Argentina, you're only going to find screw caps.
Interesting.
They're jumping on board. It's a lot cheaper for
Yeah.
them, and it goes out to market and it stays better.
And it stays better,
Yeah.
which I love. Talking
Yeah.
about staying, because I want you to
Yes,
stay
yes.
and help me pair and eat some of the
Yes.
things that we've got going on here. So, Quan, I know, right? Don't you love to just eat? I love it. So, cheese, and more cheese.
Cheese. So
I'm not mad.
what we have is the Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay.
Sauvignon Blanc is a fruitier type wine that you've had. It's a
Yeah.
little bit drier.
Okay.
So what I brought was Havarti cheese,
I love that.
brie, which you can actually take a little bit, put it on the cracker, and then go ahead and taste.
Again, how hard is my life? Why don't you do that, Danielle? Says, why don't you take a little bit of that
Take a
and
little bit of
put
that.
it on a cracker?
Exactly.
Twist my arm.
and
Twist
then
my arm.
taste it with the Sauvignon Blanc.
And then taste it with the wine.
Exactly.
Poor thing. Can I do that for you? Can I do that for you?
I would love it.
Okay. So would I.
Well, who doesn't love brie to begin with?
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. So like-minded things
I love that.
should be enjoyed together. Like
love
you would
that.
never say, oh, I could really go for a nice crisp salad. Let me have a heavy Barolo red wine.
Right.
It doesn't, like innately your
Light and
body
light.
just light and light is good, except for spicy, but we can get into that another time.
Yeah, and it's the soft cheeses is what you're kind of saying, right?
Hard cheeses too.
Hard cheeses
Hard
too.
cheeses, soft cheeses.
That was really, really
basically
good.
the flavor profile. If it's real stinky, you might want to have like maybe a Pinot Noir.
Right.
Because stinky with stinky.
Stinky with stinky.
Stinky with stinky.
I mean,
like with like.
I love your cheat sheets. You know that, right?
I know.
They're
I
for
know.
me and my people. They're for me and my people, and I love that. And I think that these are just amazing. So you have some nuts here too.
Yeah.
And those are good with the Sauvignon Blanc. Now you had me taste those.
I did.
And they're delicious.
Yeah.
And you said not to eat the full bag, which
You
I
could.
cannot guarantee and or promise. Because they are so good. Now what are those?
So these are Marcona almonds.
Okay.
They're actually from Spain.
Okay.
These are in olive oil and rosemary.
Of course they are.
Go ahead and give it a try and let me know what you think with the Sauvignon Blanc.
That's so good. That's really good.
It's a heavier almond.
A lot of chewing, a lot of sipping. Oh, that's nice.
It is nice. See, now that's a very versatile almond. You can do it with a red wine as well.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
so good. The rosemary's so good.
The rosemary.
That's so good.
And I like the rosemary with the Sauvignon Blanc because they both have a little herbaceous.
Yeah, love that. That's
Little
so
bit of herb.
so yummy and so good.
Yeah.
So again, we're doing the brie. We did the almonds, which I love, and then all of the sharp cheeses. Are those all for other things?
This is going to be for the Pinot Noir next
Okay.
one.
I love that. All right, so let's
we
get
go ahead.
involved.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're thinking. So new wine glasses, obviously.
New wine glasses, right. So
And,
what I wanted to do with the Pinot Noir
I'm gonna bring this
is
over to you so you can help me.
perfect. Again, I also went with a screw cap cork,
Yeah, it's the same.
but these are going to be from different worlds.
Okay,
So
fair
I'd
enough.
like to call this pairing, what world are you from?
What world are you?
Because
we're playing games.
We're
Taquan.
playing games.
We're
What
playing
world are you
Can
from?
you see these, Taquan? All right, beautiful.
So Pinot Noir is actually a grape that is
Get back,
born
please.
in France, Burgundy, France.
Okay.
So that's where it came from. It's the home. That's where
Yeah.
we found the first vines.
Love.
So with this, it's a little cooler there. It's a very thin-skinned grape, so it grows best in that type of environment. Think Oregon, think rain, think
Okay.
cloudy, think that.
Okay.
That is where Pinot Noir kind of grows really well. Now, because we love to grow everything everywhere and we like
Yeah.
to test the boundaries of science, Pinot Noir is actually being grown in other places in the country.
Wow.
This one is from California.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna actually taste the two different flavor profiles of the Pinot Noir. One
Wow.
is Old World.
Okay.
One is New World. That's why I call it What World Are You From?
What world are you
So.
from? Danielle, you're so cute. I can't. I'm gonna
Another?
begin to love that sound. Right? I'm gonna begin to love that
Exactly.
sound. I'm like when you
So-
crack the. I'm gonna begin to love that sound. Okay, so this one is Old
This
World.
is going to be New World.
This is New World.
World in the right hand, Old
Okay.
World in the left.
Okay, we'll keep it the same.
So we'll keep it the same.
And the
you go.
same thing applies. I sniff, I swirl.
Sniff,
Okay.
swirl, yeah.
Oh, so good.
So
Actually, I wasn't, and I had mentioned to you before that I was not necessarily a red wine drinker. This is really nice.
So since you're not a red wine drinker, I
Yeah.
wanted to give you a light transition into red wine.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to throw a really heavy
Thank you.
Barolo or a Barbaresco at you.
Thank you very much.
That's to come.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I love that. Okay, so this is again the New World.
This is the New World. And you could smell the fruit. It's like a little fruit bomb coming
Yeah,
out, right?
it's really good.
So lose all of your expectations
Okay.
when you go to drink the one from France.
The old world. There's nothing wrong with old. Just so everybody's clear. Old is just fine. Just fine. Oh, that's different though.
It's very different.
Yeah. Am I feeling young or am I feeling old? I'm not
When
really
you go
sure.
when you go to smell it, it's a little bit more like when you're walking through the forest.
Who's
a
walking
little bit.
through the forest, Danielle?
You might.
Am I
You go
walking through the
hiking?
forest, Danielle?
Do you hike?
I walk.
In the fall.
Okay. I walk at the, yes, I'm from New Jersey, so that's what happens.
Right.
You walk
Think of
outside.
leaves. Think of leaves on the ground.
BYTs. Maybe I should go hiking, but this is if this is what you find hiking, I'm picking up hiking. Let's put it that way. This is very good.
So one is a fruit bomb, one is a little bit more earthy,
really good.
herbaceous.
They're very good though.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I was scared of reds for some
No,
reason.
you don't need to be afraid. They have tied sticks, so if you spill it, you're good.
Exactly.
I know you were nervous
I was
about
nervous because I
spilling.
talk a lot with my hands.
Yeah.
So it's a public hazard for
Yeah.
me to drink red wine out with everybody else. So now it was more of a public service for me
Right.
to like stop. But let's talk about pairing them because again, I love to eat
Oh,
and
absolutely.
drink at the same
Absolutely.
time. So what's next?
So
you had some suggestions.
So I have the extra sharp cheddar,
Okay.
Vermont, which is really good with Pinot Noir if you're going to drink red, even a Cabernet Sauvignon, but we
Okay.
didn't go that route today.
Okay.
And the Sauvignon Blanc. This will
Wow.
actually be good with both of them.
Okay.
And then I have Edam cheese, which is
Edam.
good with the Pinot Noir because it has a little funk to it.
A little fun.
A little funk.
There's nothing wrong with a little funk.
Nothing
people.
wrong with a little
There's
funk.
nothing wrong with a little funk. So I'm going to try the sharp because
Yeah.
one, that's my favorite cheese in the world.
Okay.
All right. That's good.
It cuts right through it, right? And the
I
sharpness.
would never have thought that.
Yeah.
Do I need one more thing to get addicted to? Really? Do I? Do I need one more addiction in my life? But this
This
is worth
isn't
it.
a bad one.
Okay, this is not a bad one.
This
I'm going
isn't
to
a
put this
bad
down
one.
because I'm just
Okay.
going to take the whole tray and go. All right, so which one's this?
Edam cheese.
Edam.
Yes.
I mean, if that wasn't a direct call to action, I've
All right.
never.
Edam.
Edam cheese.
Edam.
I think we got it. We got it. I'm going to try this. This is fun. Nicely
Yeah.
sliced, my love.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right?
I've never had Edam cheese. It's good.
It's good, and
I
I
love
like it
cheese.
because on the back end it has a little bit of earthiness to it.
Yeah.
Which comes through with the Pinot Noir.
So good.
It complements.
You are a wealth of knowledge, and I am honestly one of my favorite people, and you must promise. But we have one more thing. Okay, I was going to wrap up, but we have, what is this?
So I brought this with me because
Right.
we were talking about corks.
Okay,
And
right.
everybody's used to seeing corks that are corky, right?
Corky, right. What
What's
is this?
coming up now is glass corks. So what they have
Look at you.
coming through,
Look at that. Oh,
these.
right, exactly. The crowd goes silent. Look at this. How amazing is
Yeah,
that?
so it has the rubber stopper.
Yeah.
Which creates a really good seal when you want to put it back.
Yeah.
But so aesthetically appealing, isn't
How
it?
gorgeous
It's beautiful.
is that? And then the bottle is just so
And then
pretty.
the bottle's beautiful. Yeah.
It's just so pretty. So a combination of all
Right.
things. All of it takes care of your wine.
All of
Our
it.
goal is for you to take care of your wine as well. Being able to pair them, being educated on how it is that you can purchase it, how it is that you can serve it in such a beautiful way. You're going to come back. Again, the addiction to you is real in addition to my addiction to wine.
I have one more awesome thing.
Oh, tell me.
Every wine I buy is under $20.
See why?
So all of these wines are under $20.
Under $20. Kaylin, enough. Whoop. Under $20, she said.
Yes.
So under
Yes.
$20.
I like to keep it real because nobody's going to go to the store and be like, I'm going to try a $60 bottle of wine that I don't know I'm going to like.
Taquan. Under 20.
Under 20.
In whatever economical situation that you are in, that is a good time, my
Always.
people. That is a
Always.
good time. All right, so, and you are a good time. So you're going to come back and see me?
Always.
All right, so we're going to have to figure out something else that I'm confused about that Danielle can answer, which there's plenty of. I'm so excited and so grateful that you joined me on This Is It TV. So
you.
wonderful. You'll be back. If people want to get in touch with you, follow, fan, and like you, where would they find that information?
www.epicevents-entertainment.com.
I love that.
Facebook,
I love that.
Instagram.
Oh, I love that. Follow, fan, and like her. The girls will definitely be sharing all that information in the comments below. Make sure that you follow, fan, and like her. We do. So wonderful. Thank you so much for
Awesome.
joining us,
Thank
Danielle.
you.
Wonderful. We'll be right back with more. This is It TV with Sheldon Barlat Rumor.